welcome her to the stage. Oh! I felt something was missing. Hi, everybody. I would just like to say, first of all, thank you for being here. Because if you weren't here, obviously I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be stretching myself out of my comfort zone. And my comfort zone stretch is public speaking. Anyone else got that? Who's carrying some baggage around? Anybody? Oh, there's one person in a bunch of two people, in a bunch of whole lot of people. Anyone else feeling like they're carrying some serious baggage? Oh well, okay. You know what we do, we pick it up, we put it in, and we just get on with life. I'll be right. Well, you know what? When I was 14, I had to do a presentation, one of those presentations that we all have to do in class, and we weren't given a topic, and I had to give a speech. And of course, my problem is when I'm given the whole world to choose from, it's really hard. So of course I didn't do any preparation. I didn't really have a topic until the night before, so I wasn't really passionate about my topic. And it was a nightmare. It was a complete disaster. So what happened to me is what happens to lots of us, I suppose, is I sat down and I went, never, ever, ever am I going to speak in front of people again, ever. And I can still feel that feeling, and all my classmates are looking at me. No one was really laughing at me. I think I was making it all up myself. But anyway, I sat down and I said I would never do that. So the reason why I talk about it is because we all get stuck. We all get in our own way for whatever reason that is. It might be something the teacher said to us once upon a time, our parents said to us, Mum, Dad, whatever it was, you can't do, you're not good enough, we think that we're not good enough, there's no money, I'm not fit enough, pretty enough, or I just can't do that. And so we keep ourselves stuck. Has anyone had that happen to them before? Yeah, lots. So what do we do with that? Well, I actually grabbed my very cemented, I'm never speaking in front of people again. I stuck it in my body, and it came and it lived with me for 25 years. So anytime someone said, Debbie, you can speak, it's like, no. And I would run a mile. I would do anything to avoid speaking. And I got really, really good at it. So then one day, two men separately said to me in the same week, why don't you become a trainer? And I'm like, are you serious? I don't speak in public. I don't do that kind of stuff. So the thing that changed for me is that they were I respected them. And they were both quite senior guys in what they did. And they said, why don't you become a travel trainer? And because I had actually been in the travel industry for 20 years, so that was cool. So I knew that I knew that. And then there was this little possibility. It was like, maybe I could. And the catalyst was them looking at me and seeing something that I didn't see. And so that possibility led me to go, okay, why not? And so I did. And that actually changed my life. Was it challenging? Absolutely. Was it fearful? Definitely. But you know what? I lived to tell the story. It didn't kill me. And you know what they say? If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Well, that's what happened to me. My whole life changed. And I mean, now look at me now. Whoever would have thought? Whoop. But anyway, what our unconscious mind does is it's desperate to look after us. It's its job. And so all the limiting beliefs, all the negative thinking, all the negative experiences, it will give it to us. When we want to step out of our comfort zone, it will absolutely give it to us because it wants to keep us safe. And so it will do that, and what it will do, it will keep us safe, we will stay stuck, and the opportunities will pass. And it repeats. It will keep us safe, we will remain stuck, the opportunities will pass. And on, repeat, until guess what? We die. Yeah, we die. Or we can actually make a choice to change. One little trick I do is I play this game with myself, and I will go zoom to when I think that I'm going to die. And for me, that's around 100. So I will sit on my coffin in my mind. I will sit on my coffin and I will look back down my timeline to now. And I will go, so what do I think of my life so far? And I could feel frustrated, I could feel disappointed, I could feel really peeved off. Or I could actually go, you know what? My life rocks, and I am a star in my life. This is my life, it's no one else's. It's my responsibility. So I take ownership for my life. And yes, I rock, and yes, I'm happy. And yes, I am so pleased with the experiences, and some of them haven't been real fun, I can tell you. But as long as I've taken the lesson out of that, you know, I own my life. So then I come back to the now, because it's very important to come back to now. And I go, yeah, this is pretty cool. And anybody can do this. Anybody can decide to make a change. Because you've made a change before. You can make new decisions. You can make new choices. And you can go, you know what? You can just take it one by one. Or what you can do is you can actually, it's a bit hard with just one hand. You can give it a big, massive hug. And you can choose one and go, you know what? Thanks. I don't actually need you anymore. Thanks for serving me. It might be the job, leave the job. It might be the lover, the relationship. It might be choose some money to buy a house. It might be sell a house. It might be change countries. Do whatever it is that you want to do, because you're the leader of your life. You're the driver of your bus. Where are you sitting on the bus? How much do you want to change? Zoom yourself down and sit on your grave for a little bit and see how you feel. Because today is the first day of the rest of your life, even though it's pretty cliche. But you know what? It's 100% true. You choose, like I chose. I chose to get out of my own way, and now, look at me. I'm talking to you guys, and I feel really pretty awesome about that. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? I rock. And that's what I keep saying to myself. So make a choice because you know you can. Change your decisions because you know you can. Decide where you're sitting on your bus, because it's nobody else's bus except for your bus. Are you in the driver's seat, or are you sitting down the back seat letting someone else drive it for you? Whatever it is, it's okay. Because from today, from this moment, you can change. And you know what you can choose to do as well? I have to put the microphone on, maybe I can't. Okay, what you can choose to do is you can choose to do this. Throw the whole frigging lot away. And on that note, I'd like to say thanks. Go for it, you can do it, because you can do anything. You can absolutely do anything. Thank you.